Christmas for me, I suppose, was always about music and still is. And I suppose music can bring us to another place. And I suppose when we talk about, people with mental issues, music can transform you and bring you to a different space. And I think that's very important in these times, to take times away from the reality of what's happening and just allow us to escape.
Yeah. How has it affected you since March now? Like, I'd imagine it has been completely,
Yeah.
life changing. Like,
Yeah,
how have you
Joe, it
coped?
was like a switch. It was like a switch in March. In one day, everything stopped for me. I was in the middle of two productions, one above in Hurley with Hurley Musical Society, 2 weeks to go to a show already. Set was built. And then with Hurley, I was about 3 weeks away from a production there. We were in the thick of the organising the festival. Most of the stuff was booked of the Rose Hurley Festival and my stage school. All in one day, I shut everything down. I had to stop. So for me, I'm the kind of guy that's going night and day, you know what I mean? Daytime in the office, out rehearsals at night time. So everything stopped for me. And I suppose at the start, a bit of a novelty, Joe. I was off, I was free. My daughter moved back from Dublin. My son was here with us. And a novelty at the start, 3 weeks. And then 3 weeks into it, it was getting more difficult, I suppose. And, I found ways, I suppose, of occupying myself. My children introduced me to TikTok. I'd heard of it, but I hadn't really explored it. So they said, Dad, we have to do something. So by God, were they sorry. Because a month into, they were going, Dad, no more, no more, no more. I was getting creative every week and I do more and more. It was just keeping me going, because I suppose I'd be the kind of fella that had to produce something at the end of a week, be it a festival or be it an event or be it a show. I missed that. And I
You need
suppose
that outlet.
I needed that outlet. So
Yeah, yeah.
TikTok became it. But then it went a bit further. Every week I set up in my house, I'd set up a themed bar. Okay, and it was purely to keep me going. I'd pull stuff from the shed, and I'd have a costume room here, and I'd have stuff. And so each week, every Friday, my house became a Hawaiian bar, an ice bar, a beach bar, an Irish bar. I themed them every week. So every Friday, by the end of it, I was taking 2 days to set it up. So it kept me going. I'd finish one week and I think, what will I do next week? So it was the kind of thing that kept me going.
And what were you doing? Like, you weren't running an illegal shebeed here, though, just to clarify. So you were putting this up on Facebook, is it, or something? Yeah.
Exactly. I put it up on Facebook every week, and I suppose friends of mine were commenting. They'd be waiting every week to see what's it going to be this week. It'd be a surprise. A lot of work. People were thinking we were having a great time, but it was purely a facade, to be honest. You know what I mean? It was purely just me trying to keep myself occupied and busy. But I suppose since then, meeting people after that first lockdown and afterwards, they were going to me, they're going, my God, you kept me going. And I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the reaction that I was getting from people going, we'd wait every week. It put a smile on our face. We were living it with you. So it did something else apart from me occupying myself. There was kind of an outreach thing there to others.